Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. Look at this beautiful scenery, right? Oh man, finally spring is coming and we are riding in Lofton National Park today. So look at this mountain, twisty roads. And we're here today with the Triumph Tiger 660 Sport. So in this video, I just wanted to talk to you about why I think this is the best motorcycle to downsize if you're coming from a bigger motorcycle, and why sometimes Tiger 660 or its closest sibling Tiger 800 Sport are so overlooked, and why sometimes people don't really understand where it fits in like general motorcycle landscape today, because we know some people compare them to, for instance, Tracer 7, or if you speak about Tiger 800, it's also been compared to Yamaha Tracer 9 and BMW F900 XR. But in this video, I just want to tell you or kind of share with you my thoughts where I think Triumph is different and why they did such a great job introducing those two motorcycles and whom they actually targeting, right? So, but before we get in there, let's start riding, because there is no fun if you don't ride the motorcycle, especially considering this beautiful sunny weather. And the reason why I actually decided to talk about this bike from the position of downsizing is because I had a number of conversations with people who are quite advanced in their motorcycle career, and they have plenty of experience behind their shoulders, and they're actually looking for Tiger 660 or Tiger 800 as their next bike. And those people, they coming from something bigger. Sometimes it's I don't know, Triumph 1200 or Triumph 900. Sometimes it's BMW GS. Sometimes it's something else. Oh man, this triple is so much fun. I missed this triple over the winter, you know. And look at these roads, guys. Look how beautiful they are. Oh, what a place. So the moment when I noticed that this motorcycle can be actually quite a good motorcycle for experienced riders, not the beginners as we all probably tend to think, is when I started to talk to my clients who come from all around the world to ride a motorcycle here in Montenegro. And whenever I offer them a bigger motorcycle, they actually asking me, do you have something smaller? Do you have something more easy to ride, something kind of like user-friendly? And those guys, they have plenty of experience. They've been traveling around the world, and they some of them have like big motorcycles back at home, some cruisers or adventure style bikes. In life, we have all these kind of cycles, right? That can be anything. That can be our physical abilities, right? So when you're young, you can do a lot of sports, you can run marathons, you can lift heavy weights, but then you get older and heavy weights is not already good for you, you cannot run longer, your joints are not that good. Same with the career, right? So when you're young, you can work 24/7, but then you're getting older, you don't have much energy, so not every job is for you. And same with the motorcycles. So we all start somewhere in I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, 600 cc category when we just get our license. and then we go up, so we get 900cc bikes, maybe liter bikes, and some of us even go further, so we get like 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 liters bikes. But even that period of time comes to the end. At certain point, those bikes are just too heavy. It's just too heavy to ride. It's just too heavy to push around. They become expensive to maintain, to keep. And also our ability to ride with aging is not the same as when we are young. So when we're getting older, actually what I noticed, not many people put a lot of miles on their motorcycles. And what is the point to have something more expensive, more sophisticated, if it's just gonna stand in your garage and depreciate, right? At certain point, I can see that people start asking the question, so what bike I can downsize to, so I still have plenty of power, I have fun, and because most of those guys, they coming from kind of premium brands such as BMW, Ducatis. They're also looking for like premium experience, and of course there is plenty of motorcycles in this kind of 600cc category on the market right now, but not many of them are actually premium, and not all of them have like signature Triumph triple configuration, which is quite fun to ride, especially if you're in a place like this, you know, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we have Cotter Bay down there, which is also known as the Cotter Fjord. Let me just stop over there on this like viewpoint and show you what kind of view you can have from here. Okay, let's make sure there is no cars. What a view, guys, right? Amazing. There is an airport, and from there it's not that far to our HQ. And as you can see, we will go all way down. I don't know if it's visible on the camera. So there is a road going down there, and then you see all this like zigzags, or you know, winding roads, and we ride there as well. And this is a Cotter Bay, so you can actually go around the Cotter Bay through all those like small villages. You can probably see all those like small villages on the left and on the right. It's actually a nice ride, guys. So what you can also do, you can ride along the coast here, and you can come to the Tivat, which is like straight there. But you can also take another route from this side, and you can also come to Tivat, which is there. So plenty of nice roads, and they are not only nice, but they're also scenic, you know, they're beautiful. So what I'm trying to say is that you know, typically if you in your 50s, 60s, there is high chance that you're riding something premium, and to downsize to non-premium brand, I'm not saying that other brands are bad or they're not premium in general, but there is like certain image about BMW, Triumph, Ducati, like those brands, right? So for some reason, maybe because of the marketing, maybe because of their client service, also because of the bikes they produce, they considered as a premium brands, right? Other brands considered as like high quality brands or motorcycles. So when you come from BMW or Ducati, you're looking for something premium. You can look towards Kawasaki, but honestly speaking, it's just like not my cup of tea, and I think that for many people it's also not. I'm talking about Versus 650. You can consider V-Strom 650. Again, a little bit outdated, heavy, bulky, not that much fun to ride. You can consider Honda NC 750, which is nice motorcycle, versatile, reliable, has option with automatic transmission, which is really nice, but again, not that much fun to ride. But I would say that is one of the most popular motorcycles in this niche. And then you have Yamaha Tracer 7, which is actually a fun motorcycle to ride. But design-wise, yeah, I think it's targeting more like younger audience. And then you have Triumph, right? So, and I told you in my previous videos, you know, the Tiger 660 is a motorcycle which looks small, but it feels like it's much bigger bike. It feels like it's more serious. It's more like premium motorcycle. I mean, it comes down to the package, right? So the engine, handling, all accessories which you can install on this motorcycle, they all tell you that people who create premium experience or premium bigger bikes, they also created this bike. So you can see this kind of like signature of Triumph. So, and if you think about it this way, oh my god, this like so much fun on these twisties, so much fun. So if you think this way, you will understand that someone who is used to be around BMW, Triumph, Ducati, they don't have much choice. Yeah, they just have this, you know, this. And then how I see the difference between 660 and 800. So in my opinion, 660 tries to be on more affordable side and also tries to be a middle ground between new riders and experienced riders. So let's say if you're a new rider and this is your first motorcycle, it can be A2 compatible, and it's kind of your first motorcycle or your first premium motorcycle before you upgrade to the next bike, right? It can be 900 bike, it can be 1200 bike, it can be something else. If you're experienced rider and you don't really need much of the adjustability, technology, you just want like pure riding experience, this is gonna be your like pocket-friendly motorcycle, because the price is really good for this bike, and also you can accessorize it in the way you like. So whether it's just commuting or maybe weekend getaway, or even if you want to do a short trip or even like week-long trip, you can do it on this motorcycle. So it's all possible. And I would say that it's kind of like, yeah, best bike you can buy for the budget or for the price range where it is. But then there can be like second category of the guys who is coming again from more premium, more sophisticated, bigger motorcycles, and they used to have a little bit more power. They still want to travel like long distances. They still want to have all those features and small tweaks and general experience of the bigger motorcycle. For instance, like suspension adjustability, a little bit of technology, ability to accessorize this bike with all set of panniers, top box, whatsoever. So that can be, but the most important, they want to have more power, right? So if you're staying on highway, you're used to this power, and you want to have like this sub 100 horsepower range, that's where Tiger 800 is actually delivers. So it is the same chassis, it's the same size of the bike, which is nice. It's maybe a little bit wider, it has a little bit more wind protection, but in general it is this size. And what Triumph did well is they understand that some people They want like grown-up motorcycle, but in smaller package. Because if you look at Yamaha Tracer 7, if you look at Honda NC 750, if you look at Versus 650, if you look at V-Strom 650, they don't really feel as a grown-up motorcycles. They don't deliver that experience. Yes, they are quality motorcycles, they're reliable motorcycles, they can do anything you throw at them, they deliver, and that is not a question. But the thing is, they don't give you this kind of like grown-up experience. And to be honest, it's like hard to explain what I mean. But it's like just overall feel, how you feel this motorcycle, how it rides, how it handles, and all those like small details and touches, and all the finishing of the motorcycle, all those things, they kind of like complete the entire package, they complete the picture. And Triumph did exactly that, right? So they said, okay, you're an experienced rider, you want to downsize, you want to have premium experience, you want to have motorcycle which is in terms of experience close to what you used to, but it's just like more compact, more easy to push around, easy to handle, fun to ride, and nice looking. So that is what it is. That is what 660 and Taiga 800 Sport is actually aimed to target. You know, these bikes, especially in 2025, they have quite nice technology package. They're not crazily overloaded with with the tech. No, they don't have all this like huge screens, and they don't have full-size Garmin navigation or electronic suspension, like all this like gimmicky stuff. But what they do have, they have like safety electronics, they have lean sensitive IMU system, they both have cruise control, they have traction control, they have ride modes, they have like all necessities, I would say, which you need from this motorcycle. And some people complaining about this dash, but I would say again, this dash is not that bad, especially if you think about people who actually might be a target audience for this bike. Because if you're in your 60s or 55, 60, 65 years old, and you are downsizing from a bigger motorcycle, I mean, there is a high chance that you used to ride motorcycles with zero electronics in your past. Probably the most electronics you had back in the day, it was a tachometer and speedometer. That's it. No even traction control, no ABS, nothing. So, and those guys, they typically they very experienced. They already had all this like technology stuff. They already been riding like heavy loaded Ducatis and BMWs and Triumphs with adjustable electronic suspension and stuff. But now they're looking for simplicity. They already played this game, you know. Now they want just like, they want pure experience. They want simplicity. They want something they can handle, something which is gonna be reliable, something which is gonna be maybe fun to ride, and something which has had sort of like heritage or breed in some way. And that's where Taiga 660 and again Taiga 800 are going to deliver. Yeah, such an amazing bike, such an amazing motorcycle, and this triple is just like it does this like hard to explain, guys. But it's freaking exciting bike to ride, but same time it's comfy, it's comfortable, you know. So yeah, so that's probably what I wanted to tell you today about Taiga 660 and Taiga 800. I still experiencing the fun riding this motorcycle every time, even after being able to ride other motorcycles. I mean, no joke. It's just like it's really nice bike, and if you're new to motorcycle world and you're looking towards 660, and you're probably thinking, oh, there is not enough technology, or I don't like the screen. Yeah, you just need to understand the philosophy behind like Triumph as a brand and the motorcycles they produce. And also, if you're someone who's going to downsize, it's probably going to give you kind of nice idea what you can get when you're choosing Taiga 660. Because, oh man, like look at these roads. It just shines on these roads. Such a beautiful machine. Yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to tell you. So take a closer look to 660 or 800 bikes. I'm pretty much sure there is an audience for these motorcycles. To ride this motorcycle is such intuitive thing, and it has, you know, some of their downsides, of course, as any motorcycle does. But you know, such a sweet package, such a sweet motorcycle to ride. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.